Well, hello there everyone, and welcome to another game of Littlewargame. Today's match is being played on Ravaged, one of the most popular maps on Littlewargame at the moment. Today's game features a player we've seen before in the red, and a new player to the channel in the blue. We'll start with a familiar face. It's Ninja5511. And the new challenger on the bottom right hand side of the blue pieces is bScherm. Now, as these two players are setting up their early game builds, I got a few stats for you and a few interesting things. They haven't played each other in ranked so far. They are 0-0, also on the map of course, because there's no score. Which means the person who wins this one gets the map score as far as my stats are considered. This is not a ranked game, but still. Ninja is a veteran of the game. Might have mentioned this in the previous game as well, but if I didn't, well, here we go. His first ranked match was in December of 2016. He didn't play that many ranked matches, and he hasn't played that many in general. But he did have a 6.5 year break until he started playing some ranked matches again in July of 2023. bScherm, however, who started playing ranked in July 2023, has played quite some games. Now, they both started again in July of 2023. I've never seen them in the same place at the same time, so make of that what you want. But bScherm is the higher ranked player. It might just be because he played more ranked games and Ninja didn't. So it might be skewed a little bit, but bScherm is in Division 1, Ninja is in Division 4. 1 is higher than 4 in this instance, so at least the statistical advantage goes to bScherm, our player in the blue. But that is all of the stats. In the meantime, we see a wolf coming along the map from Ninja, who is going with a beast opening, and bScherm is going with a double barracks build. Seems like a lot of pressure on the books for bScherm. He's going for the Raider opening, which is relatively standard, especially versus the Wolves as well. Raiders should be able to beat the Wolves, but it doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot of Wolves on the way from Ninja. Yes, he is building an expansion. It is natural, just scouting around with one of the Wolves. In the meantime, more Raiders are being completed, so this might be a little bit tricky for Ninja, as bScherm is planning to do a little bit more of an aggressive style. He might be able to get this wolf if he flashes 2 more mana, 1 more, and will he get it? He does flash, but does not get the hit. That is 1 lucky wolf. However, in the meantime, 2 more raiders have popped, so that's 3 in total. He might be able to keep Ninja just a little bit on his toes on his 2 bases, might be able to cut off this wolf eventually as well. But Ninja might have the better economy going forward, so bScherm better has to do a little bit of damage, or at least a little bit of pressure. Or if he manages to contain Ninja, which he gets a watchtower up, should give him quite some defensive capabilities together with some of these wolves. bScherm, he should really be going for an expansion at this point. Does manage to flash around this wolf, so that is a nice one. The watchtower though has completed, and Ninja is just continuing to make workers. He's already 2 workers ahead, making 2 more, so he will be 4 workers ahead temporarily until it's 3. But his income is going to be a lot higher. It's going to be curious how this is going to continue to play out. bScherm says that Ninja is doing a heavy build apparently, but Ninja says that he doesn't do builds, as he is building a den. You are doing builds, Ninja. Don't lie to us. But at least it's not based on another player. I really wanted to see bScherm coming up with a natural expansion, but he is way behind on the worker count so far. He's 3 workers behind, will be another worker behind in a second, as he's making twice as many as our friend in the red. Watchtower dealing some more damage to these raiders. I don't think he's going to be able to do a lot. Maybe he's going to be able to flash one of them in and scout the main base to at least get some use out of this pressure. A lot of wolves are getting hit quite a bit, getting on low health, but also one raider is pretty much going down. Nothing in production so far from bScherm, so I feel like he's going to focus a little bit more on economy, and there he goes, building 2 more workers. And a raider getting into the main base. Will not see a lot, but that's also very important information. Not seeing a lot also gives away a lot. But in the meantime, the Snake Charmer's pit has been completed, so Ninja is able to start snake production over here as well. We'll get a 3rd wolf then, which allows him, together with his natural, to get a lot more production going. In the meantime, bScherm, as he is still controlling his ninja's natural a little bit with these 3 raiders, is going for a 3rd base, but I think he's going to be overextending a little bit, because these are a lot of wolves. 10 wolves running across the map as well, not in vision of our friend in the blue. He doesn't spot them at all, so this is going to be curious. These wolves can deal a lot of damage. There is a watchtower going down at the 3rd base, but I don't see anything else being built around. He is also still on just 2 barracks. Obviously his income isn't the best. He's catching up a little bit, but he mined 400 gold less than Ninja. It's not a great position to be in. Maybe he can stop all of the wolves running in by holding position the workers. He doesn't manage to do that, but they will be distracted for a little bit. Do manage to get 1 worker. Will they manage to get a 2nd? That is going to be an easy kill. Gonna be curious how this attack in the main base is going to be. He will do some hold position micro with the workers, saving a lot of damage on this archer, just being able to attack from a distance, pulling back all of his raiders to smack down some of these wolves. And how many workers is he going to be able to get? A lot of wolves are going down so far. Are they all going to perish? It looks like they are all going to perish. Ninja just sacrificing every single one of them. But he does manage to get 6 workers. He was already ahead in economy. Now he's even further ahead. He is 9 workers ahead. Oh, 500 gold a minute. Mined 1,000 more. And he is not on a deficit, so most of that is all going into his army and eco. bScherm, however, will be making 3 workers at the time. Ninja can only make 2, but he is not focused on getting more workers. He is focused on getting more army. 5 dens in total are producing wolves at the same time. He got us some snakes as well for the range DPS. There is not that much that bScherm is doing. He is obviously going for some eco, but nothing else really following up. There is no more army being made at the same time either. He is now aware of at least some of the army of Ninja, and this is painful. Does manage to stop the watchtower from being built. Does have another raider as a scout on the 4th position. However, this is not looking good. This is a big move out from Ninja. A lot of damage already to be done. Focusing more and more on the production. bScherm just making 2 archers at the same time. Does not have the production to follow it up. Ninja is floating 500 gold, but he does have a lot of income. Does have a lot to worry about. There's a big push going. He can make some more dens. He can upgrade to werewolf dens. He can start some upgrades if he wants. Starts to build a 3rd himself that gives 350 gold in spending, so that is why he saved up quite a bit. This move out followed by an expansion is a great standard thing to do. When you move out, expand out. I don't know what the proper RTS saying is, but that pretty much is what you should do. Apply some pressure, contain the opponent, and expand yourself in the meantime. This raider, however, is going to see the expansion. Well, they already saw the expansion. Is there going to be anything else happening? doesn't quite seem like it. A little knob. There are watchtowers at his natural and third. I don't think one watchtower is going to be enough. If you look at the entire army supply, there are 6 archers and 2 raiders, of which at least 1 is not at his base. Against 14 wolves and 8 snakes, that is not a great position to be in. 1 wolf scouting a little bit, watchtower gets off 1 shot, moves 1 wolf over to the 4th, sees that there is nothing there. In the meantime, trying to get his own 4th, this wolf is going to die against a raider. But in the meantime, that's a massive supply block from Ninja. That is going to hurt. He is making 2 castles, however, 1 is almost being done, the second one, the worker just got killed, and the worker on the watchtower is going to get killed as well, so he's not making any more houses. That is a nasty, nasty, nasty supply block. Finally starts to build a house, is going to get an animal testing lab to get himself some upgrades. That income, he wants to put it to the test. At this point, bScherm is actually getting more income, but that is quite normal as he has 3 bases. A more spread out worker count will get you better economy even if you have more workers on 2 bases. Or even if you have 3 bases and there are fewer workers spread across those 3, so let's say 6 on each. That should be more economy than, let's say, 10, 10, and 8. Actually, no, 6 on each, 6, 12, 18. Math! I shouldn't be doing math, but I think you get what I mean. Fewer workers, high efficiency, more workers, more total income. But as you can see over here, a nice pull from bScherm does cripple his economy though. In the meantime, a lot of damage is being dealt. Not a lot of workers going down, if I'm correct. Yeah, still only 6 workers down, so he didn't lose any workers, which is great. Ninja, however, does lose a lot of wolves. Workers are very strong. Look at this. Double animal testing lab. 1 attack upgrade is going down. He wanted to do 2, so I believe if this animal testing lab is completed, he will get a 2nd attack upgrade going at the same time as his first. Is it actually going to happen as well? Let's check that again in a second. But this army is being dangerously big. Did he see the airship? It looks like he sees the airship, but he's not paying attention to it. This could be an opportunity for bScherm. He is just looking around, sending out around his army, but there he goes and sees the drop in his main base. He did eventually go for the 2 attack upgrades at the same time, which is a very interesting thing you can do. You can upgrade the 1st and the 2nd attack upgrade or defense upgrade or whatever you want at the same time. You do not have to wait until the first one is completed. That is insane. As you may be able to see over here as well, a little bit, there's a 2 down there, so there are 2 attack upgrades being researched at the same time. And this is some amazing utility from bScherm. Just slamming all of his army, all of Ninja's army at the same area, not being able to actually engage with bScherm's army. Is he going to lose the airship though? Oh, that's so close. bScherm though, applying the same logic as Ninja was. He is pushing and he is dropping, putting some pressure on Ninja, keeping him at his main base, expanding while he does so. Finally getting some more production himself, getting 2 more barracks. He did manage to get a church ready for 2 priests to get some healing in when the battle finally ensues, but I don't think it's going to be enough. 1 attack is finished. There's also an armor upgrade that has been finished for bScherm, but I think it's a little too late. Look at this army. It's 120 supply against 76. And there's no difference in the worker count, so everything of that 60 supply difference is pretty much all in army. And just look at the size difference of that army. The healing totem has been put down, will not do a lot. There are no more priests being produced, just 2 archers and a soldier at a time. The second attack upgrade for Ninja has just finished, so this is going to deal a lot of damage to only the one armor upgrade from bScherm. This is a major battle. There are no watchtowers here to defend for bScherm. This entire army is going to get surrounded. A lot of damage being put down everywhere. There is some healing coming down from the priests, but it's not going to be enough. Not even close. All of the workers from bScherm are being pulled, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Ninja is just making 5 wolves at the same time, is getting a third attack and the first armor upgrade as well. This is just way too much for bScherm to handle. And I believe that GG is going to be put there any second, and there it is. bScherm GG's. Ninja takes the victory. That is a 1-0 when it comes to my statistics. So GG Ninja, very well played. The power dynamics on the map went a little bit back and forth, but Ninja had a way better execution. Just a lot more income as well. If you look at this, he mined 2,200 gold more than bScherm. That is a lot of difference, and like I said, 50 or 60 supply difference in just army. Also an upgrade advantage. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna win against that difference. There's no way you're gonna make that up that quick. But that's it. GG, well played. If you enjoyed this game, obviously let me know in the comments, and press the like button as well, of course, if you did. And if you don't want to miss any of the future games as well, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want any particular match to be highlighted through a cast like this, make sure to tell me in the comments as well. And I will try my best to do so. But until then, that's gonna be it for me. So I wish you all good luck and have fun in all of your games in Littlewargame and any other game that you are going to play. And I hope to see you again in the next cast. Good luck, have fun, and until then, have a great day, my dudes.